Hey, what's up, guys?
Good morning, friends.
Yes, we're very excited to get going into the next episode of Schitt's Creek here for you.
Yeah, do you know we're about halfway done with the show? It's kind of sad when I was thinking about that.
Man, it just bums me out. We
It's
finished
such a.
Fleabag recently, halfway done with
I
this
know
show.
it's kind of like
Ugh.
it's kind of like a friend moving away, isn't it? It's like, oh man,
Yeah,
we're starting to get done. We're gonna we're done with two episodes or two seasons of Ted Lasso. We're doing this third final season, and then it's
yeah.
gonna be gone. It's like, man,
I know. And Schitt's Creek, this was the first one we
it's
did.
our very
This is our
first
very first one.
show.
This and West Wing, and
Yeah,
it's
we did this before West Wing because remember we started with
yeah.
Ozark and then moved on to West
Oh
Wing.
yeah, Ozark. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
so this is Schitt's Creek holds a special place in our hearts, not only because it's a really good
I mean,
show, but
we got
also
it up here.
right, but because it was the very first reaction show we ever did, and we're halfway through it,
I know. Well,
and I'm loving it.
it's funny that season three. It was still good from the very beginning, but it
Yeah,
really feels like it's coming to its own by this time.
yeah. A lot of people who've watched it have commented that like, yeah, the first season is what it is, but you don't really get any of the warmth of the characters
Yeah,
until you start getting into seasons 2 and 3. And man, am I seeing that now? It was a funny show the first season. I find it very
yeah.
watchable.
Yeah, we
Um,
laughed a lot in the first season.
yeah, but some of the viewers said they don't find season one that rewatchable.
Is it kind of like an Office situation? Like the first season of
Right.
The Office isn't
Kind of
everybody's
kind of
favorite?
kind of finding their footing a little bit,
Sure,
which is totally
sure.
reasonable. Parks and Rec was the same way, right?
Yeah,
I don't watch season one when I go back and watch that show because
yeah.
I'm like, all right,
Honestly,
I'm good,
it,
on season one.
well, yeah. With Parks and Rec, it's when Rob Lowe and Adam Scott show up.
Exactly, season three when they showed up.
Yeah,
But yeah, the characters are really coming to their own here. They're all really fleshed out. They're all very lovable, even the ones that shouldn't be. Like Bob and Roland shouldn't be lovable, but I love Bob and Roland. We haven't seen a lot of Bob lately.
we haven't. I wonder why.
Yeah,
Do you think he overstayed his welcome a little bit? The writers were like, let's give Bob a break.
yeah. I wonder if he's gone. Have we seen him in
Oh,
season three at all?
if we have, I think we would have seen him on Council, but that was even the end of season two.
Oh
So
yeah. So if there's going to be some town council, he's on council. He'll be
yeah,
there. Good, because I don't want to lose Bob.
I don't want to lose Bob either. I like
You
Bob.
know, I was worried that Ted was gone. Ted's back.
Yeah, yeah, a little Bob trot.
I was worried that Mutt was gone. Mutt's back. So
Mutt's
so
back.
it's really kind of nice to see some of these characters.
Actually, I think
In.
somebody said that Mutt is gone for a while because
Oh really?
I think he leaves the show because he had another show.
Oh, is that why he's on
Somebody
vacation
Patreon
with his
said that.
girlfriend now?
Yeah. So if he
Okay,
comes back, it'll be brief.
okay, that's too bad.
I know.
Because I'm really loving all these characters. But at any rate, we do want to welcome some new Patreon subscribers for the weekend, guys. So Eric Paul Owens, Jordan Eckert, Sebastian Whitaker, CB, David Vicente Drew, Manira Althani, Annika, and Tanya. Thank you and welcome.
Thanks, guys.
Sorry, I'm getting a little bit of the hiccups here from drinking way too much coffee this morning. But thank you and welcome. We sincerely appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's really great, and we're really glad you guys are here.
Thanks, guys. And for those of you who watch this on YouTube, thank you for being here.
Yeah.
And if you wouldn't mind, hit that like button, leave us a comment. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Too,
Yes,
guys.
please. We really appreciate it. And for those of you who've already done it, thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
From the bottom of our hearts, thank you.
You guys rock.
If you would like to see full-length reactions to Schitt's Creek and the other content that we're watching or have finished, please check out the link in the description below to our Patreon page. You will need to bring your own copy to watch along and sync with us. We are watching Schitt's Creek here on Hulu.
We're going up the street. I don't need my license.
David, we just insured the car, and you can't drive it unless you have your license on you. So,
It's expired.
Oh.
Yeah.
when did your license expire?
I don't know, like last month.
You need to go renew your license.
It's true. I mean, Johnny's right here.
Sucks, but you gotta do it.
Okay, because
We've all had to do it.
Yeah.
So many boxes.
Oh, yeah. Stevie now owns
Yeah,
this
I was
place.
gonna tell.
most of them are filled with paperwork I have to go through.
Well, I wouldn't really worry about it. I manage several galleries and never once looked at the paperwork, so
Oh my
it
God.
either all comes together or it doesn't. I am looking for a very lucky person to drive me to my driver's test. I would love to run some errands or, maybe pick something up. I just need a valid driver's license.
Oh my God.
I don't think this is a good time to ask.
Piece that together, did you?
Perceptive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find someone with a little more time.
This poor girl is in over her head.
I know.
Oh, Stevie, I don't mean to bother you, but maybe this is a good time. You are the owner now.
Read the room.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I'm doing. None of us do, dear.
Sell the motel? No, that's not something you should be thinking about.
I mean, I can't keep it. I don't really think she'd sell the place, do you?
Yeah.
Not bode well for us if she did.
Yeah, you'd be homeless.
Yeah.
Better come up with some way to help her then.
If he's there all day,
Why not?
yeah, just come on. Let me help you.
Let me help you get this organized and figure out a system. Yeah.
Make him the manager.
Driving examiner person cares.
No, he doesn't.
Right?
Yeah.
People aren't thinking about you the way that you're thinking about you.
You've always just gotten stuff without realizing that other people don't skate through life the same way you do.
That's
I
true,
don't
too.
skate through
Yeah.
life, David.
And now I'm even more stressed out than when I got in the stupid car.
That's
Thank you very much for your help, Alexis.
really interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh. A ledger?
Here we go. Help her out, man.
Haven't seen one of these in a while. Well, there's a solution to everything, Stevie, and when that idea comes, it's going to appear so obvious.
How about charging you guys?
And sometimes it's the second or third idea that's really the keeper.
Help her out.
Poor thing is a wreck. Inheriting the motel, feeling lost and alone. She even threatened to sell the place.
I thought you
For
were
your sake.
against giving town funds to heritage projects.
I move that we free up heritage funds for the motel, effective immediately. All in favor, say aye.
I would not.
I would not.
Okay, Derek, you are gonna make a turn
Derek.
up ahead.
It's David. So you don't really care about this, like about me in the car. I mean, you care in the sense that it's your job, but you...
I've done like 8 of these today.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that a problem?
No.
Alexis was right. Now just chill and do it. Yeah.
Test anxiety is a real thing.
It is, yeah.
Means a lot to you.
Sure. It's human nature to think everyone's staring at you and thinking about you all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any chance of a bailout?
I was very persuasive, and there were lots of questions. That shows engagement.
Good.
It sounds to me like we may not even need those funds from council.
Yeah, they're not coming.
No, we need the funds.
You've been looking for a project, John.
Well, not running a motel, Moira. That's a commitment.
Or not.
Johnny, pick it
You
up.
get the money, did you?
Yeah,
Go,
there.
John. Passion dies again.
So I assume you got your license and you're not just driving us home illegally?
I did.
Good.
Now tell her she was right.
I told you. I didn't care.
Yeah.
You never trust me.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Stevie and Mom weren't running around the world for a decade and a half with random men, leaving me at home to wonder whether they were okay.
Other context.
I was the one at home not having fun because I was constantly worried.
You
Oh.
didn't have to worry about me.
Well, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course you would. It's your sister.
What's going on?
Ray and I are just discussing.
Selling the motel.
I have to weigh all the options, Mr. Rooks.
It's a terrible time to sell this motel.
Either way, in reality, it's always best to tell the client what they want to hear.
Maybe not on your own, but what if you had a partner? But I did run a big corporation, and I'm perfectly capable of handling
Yeah,
it.
I would agree with Johnny there.
And
Yeah.
I think it's something I want to do. I'll take
Necessity.
a percentage of the profits if and when this place ever sees any.
You're actually serious?
Yeah.
Any help you need, accounting, sales, marketing,
Plumbing?
plumbing, yes.
Oh,
It's so
my
great.
God.
They've never had a moment like this.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
I like the idea of these two running the motel and possibly making it profitable.
Yeah. This
Like
suits
fixing
John.
it up and
This is-
stuff?
This is what he needs to do. Yeah. Like it.
Direction.
Nobody likes their driver's license photo, David.
You're
I
right.
was just hoping I would get some options.
Options.
Oh,
I love the direction of that.
That's great. You know, it's really cool that Johnny now. I don't want to say he has a purpose, but he does have some sort of purpose.
Something he's had more
Yeah.
than before. Wouldn't this be really great if, his video store goes under and he wanders for 2 seasons trying to figure out what to do next, and what he ends up doing is become a successful hotel manager
I love
at the place that they're stuck living for the whole show.
It makes sense. I mean, he's
Yeah.
not doing anything else. He's
Right.
already managed a business.
He's
a
living
corporation.
at work.
Living
Yeah.
at work. Yeah. I mean, you know what?
I would love that
I like
if they
that.
made the hotel successful, or motel. If he and Stevie made the motel successful together.
Me too. And like they've been kind of hinting at this for a while. I mean, not hinting like at him managing a hotel, but I mean, like he's been getting closer and closer. Like with the Twyla episode where he was serving tables,
Starting to get the work ethic was starting to kick in
Yes,
a little bit more
yes,
than just
exactly.
the idea phase.
Yeah, he's not sitting around like, oh, I'm floating around some ideas.
Right,
chilling
sitting
in the shop.
in Bob's garage in the Dream Factory or whatever you want to call it.
The
Like,
Dream Factory.
yeah, like I'm just formulating ideas.
This is much more hands-on and much more useful, and I like that idea. I like Stevie. I like Johnny. I
Yeah.
think they're a really good team.
Right, I think Johnny seems very, very smart and very capable as a businessman. He just hasn't had a business to jump into until now, and I really like the idea of that direction.
Well,
I never considered that.
No, and the funny thing is, with them being the only people in the hotel or
Yeah.
motel, how are they going to react to other people showing up?
Right, yeah.
You know?
All of a sudden, the motel starts getting booked because they're doing a really good job.
They're going to hate it.
Yeah, but that's really cool. No, this is a lot of fun. I really hope this is the direction they keep going with the show.
Like we said at the beginning, I mean, the show, it was great the first season. It was really good the second season. They're much more hopeful and fun this season. In season 2, like we said, it was kind of not like mean-spirited a little bit. Like, it was not a downer, but it was also like...
Well, it was more serious issues.
More
They
serious
were
issues,
starting to really deal with their dysfunction a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was some downer to it sometimes.
And it ended on such a high note.
Oh, it's perfect.
They've kept that feeling from the end of the season.
Yeah, in part 2 to that, man, the interactions between David and Alexis in this episode, where there was sheer honesty about issues that have clearly been building up for years.
The David Alexis stuff was great too.
Yeah,
Gosh.
the fact that David's like, I care about you, you idiot.
Yeah.
I didn't have a life because I was always worried about you, and the way Alexis really caught that in what he was saying.
Well, that moment was fantastic.
Yeah.
The moment with them outside the DMV about it's been easy for me. Hasn't been easy for me.
Right.
That back and forth was brilliant. That's
And
really good writing.
they were both right. You need to relax a little bit, which he did.
Yeah.
Things fall into your lap and don't into mine, so I can't relax as much. They were both right. It was both honest and right, and I really love that.
And it's great because they're siblings. They're part
Yeah.
of the same family, and like, I mean, that's as true to real life as anything. Yet, I mean, things are easier for certain people than it is to others.
Yeah. Even though they're siblings and grew up together, they
Yeah.
both had completely different life experiences,
Right.
and interacted with the world differently, and they both need to see each other's perspectives on that. I feel like this was a really great and well-written episode as far as driving their relationship forward.
Yeah,
I really do.
We need the whole show is really about the family bonding.
Yeah,
and we need more of that, and we do get more of that every single episode. And I love
this was
seeing
this was
characters
it.
grow.
Yeah, this was absolutely fantastic episode. We're seeing Johnny kind of open up and come into his own and brighten up a little bit with the the motel. And then we're seeing that connection with David and Alexis, I think, is going to be really stronger moving forward because of their interactions here. And they did it, and the writers did it around a driver's test, which was just beautiful and brilliant.
In any sitcom, you would have had some wacky hijinks happen with the driving test, but that's not the point.
That wasn't the point.
Is growth.
Yeah, the point is these two characters needed this time and this kind of mundane situation to really express their lives, their pasts, their interactions with the world, all around this stupid driver's test. It was great.
This does speak to people. I mean, there's people say all the time, "Oh, just walk through life, let life happen." Well, for a lot of people, that's not the case.
That's not how it works, right?
So I'm glad they addressed that.
Yeah, this was a wonderful episode. I really love this.
Yeah.
All right, we'll catch you on the next one, guys.
See you guys.